What's going on, cylinder junkies? Just wanted to give a little introduction before this video. In this video, you're going to see we did a lot of driving of the Red Reaper back here, the Mustang S197 GT. I wanted to include a little bit of POV, wanted to give the GoPro a shot, so that's exactly what we did. Unfortunately, the meet that we went to in Cameron was nighttime and it wasn't well lit, but I did what I could and I made a montage for you guys. If you guys are only here for the montage, make sure that you go ahead and skip forward in the video because the montage is going to be at the very end. Otherwise, we'd love to have you guys stick around for the little chit chat me and my lovely girlfriend have during, as well as for the ride there and to dinner. So, hope you enjoy.
On everybody, tonight we're going to be streaming in a sense our night. This is the first time we've ever did this, so we're in the Mustang GT.
What else would we be in?
Yeah, well, we can be in other cars. And then I think we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go to a little car meet out in Cameron, North Carolina.
Oh my god, they're gonna know where we live.
Anyways, I wish I would have had the video recording because we totally just raced another car.
More like left in the dust.
Yeah, we smoked the out of him. I thought he was trying to race me, but apparently he was just trying to race a Charger. He was trying to get away from a Charger, but he was in an Infinity, and we smoked his fucking doors. And then the Dodge came up and was like, "You guys fucking smoked this shit." All right. Anyways, where are we headed, honey? I'm pretty sure I need another clutch in this sucker because every time I go full throttle, and yes, I already have the Steeda clutch spring, it still tries to stick to the ground. Not too bad of weather tonight. Got the Chargers out at Sonic. I don't think they're having a meet tonight there. Fayetteville does this weird thing where they like to have meets in every Sonic. One thing you guys will notice is this car is very, very stiff in the suspension. I don't know if we're bouncing enough. Yeah. So the whole time I plan on going back and take it. So I got cools in the back right now, coilovers in the back. Rev 9, got them on a marketplace deal. And then in the front I have stock struts, lowering springs. Funny story on how that happened. We put on the coilovers all the way around and it kept making a clunking sound in the front. Do not buy Rev 9's coilovers, they're total shit. So, and it is what it is. So we're gonna put some aftermarket struts on the front and the rear, and then we're gonna do some, I already got the Ibachi, I believe is the name, lowering springs, and that's what we're gonna put on these struts that we're getting eventually. So, should have some content for you guys once we get to the meet. We're gonna test out this new thing I got today. What is it? It's called Giger or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
A weird thing. Yeah, but I'm sure some of you guys will know what it is. But anyways, it stabilizes my phone, so we're gonna do some stuff with that and whatnot. And get some recordings of the meets. Hopefully it's a good turnout. Me and her has never been to this meet. So we're gonna see if it's any good or not, or if the turnout's actually pretty decent. I noticed that they pushed the meets back from what they used to have them. But yeah, they have them around like 9 p.m. now. So, oh, little Harley. I'm also planning on putting more content on the channel as well, as far as like my Harley Davidson goes. I got a 2024 Street Bob, if you guys didn't see it in the previous video. I'll put out a story on the GSXR eventually when I get around to it, on what's going on with that motorcycle. But as of right now, the GSXR can be ridden, but we're not going to ride it. You'll know before long. However, the You want to go to El Cazador or Mi Casita?
We went to El Cazador once and we didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a nice little Camaro right here, bro, Mac. It's clean though. Oh, it's always usually the old heads that got the old Camaros. It's a little Grand Sport. You're gonna see a lot of cars. We got a Dodge over there. Out tonight usually. Old heads always like the chrome. So.
Yeah, people are gonna look at you.
I know. Just to give you guys a perspective of what I look like right now. Just know, to give you this content, I ride around looking like I'm about to fight somebody with kung fu powers and a camera on my forehead. That's how you get this point of view though. So we'll probably, it's Kawasaki all day. We got a hell of motorcycles out tonight. We'll probably end up putting the suction cup mount on eventually to do some in-cab, but for now I'm gonna see how you guys like this point of view. That's 5-0, baby. But yeah, it looks like we got a pretty good turnout with cars being out tonight, so that's a plus. It's probably because the weather's finally freed up a little bit. We've had this horrible rain coming on us. What is that, El Camino? Oh, I love that backfire. I can't wait to get the cats off this thing. Hopefully it'll blow some flames. Mi Casita's further down. Oh, look at him. Looks like a Mustang against, I think, the damn person that just raced. He's just going around fucking with Mustangs tonight, I guess.
He got back to something. And now he's looking for redemption.
Yeah, he's trying to find the quickest V6 Mustang he can find. Here on in this channel, we can get more cars. I think we're gonna start building her car. She's got a 2021 Kia Forte GT, which I thought was an underdog at first, but we went up against the Honda Civic, VTEC and all, SI, and she smoked his off of him, so by about 4 car lengths. So
They don't expect it to go fast, then they get mad that it's fast, and then they throw rocks on the windshield.
I would have never guessed that a Kia was honest with you.
Yeah, my transmission might low, but I think it's
Mi Casita is...
You go straight, and then you turn right eventually, and then it's in that complex. So kind of go like you're going to Bubba's, but then turn right into Bubba's, and then go around the curve.
But yeah.
So my white girl instructions.
Yeah, solid. Unless it's that way. Pretty sure it's that way.
No, you can get to it by this way. You keep going straight, and then when you get to Bubba's 33, then you turn right into Bubba's 33, and then you go either left or
I'm pretty sure that's the way. That's Morganton Road right there.
It's not on Morganton. It's off of McPherson Church. Technically, it's off on there.
Look at that S550 right there. Stock as can be, it looks like. Don't look like he's got much of an exhaust going on. I'm pretty sure that's the way. So we're gonna speed up, and then we're gonna hit it right over here in Starbucks, cut through the parking lot. We got a new gen Mustang. Look at that, baby. New gen Mustangs. New gen Mustang. I hope it's a V8. Don't get me wrong, I've had V6 Mustangs before, but once you get the thrill of a Coyote 5.0, it's hard to go back to the V6 muscle car lifestyle, if that makes sense. Now, I do hope to one day, maybe later, very far later, depending on how this channel goes, building a drift V6 new gen S550 Mustang, big turbo it, and then get something going on that. Yeah, that's a V6. Oh, he wants to smoke though, look. He's peeling off. He said, "No, sir." Bye. He said, "No, sir." He did all that peeling off just to get scared and run away. Like, ain't having none of that tonight, huh? I know. They always like, it's always the, that's what I've noticed. You know, back when I had the 350Z, I would race dudes. They would, if they got beat, they would 100% ask me about my car. In this car, I don't get messed with near as much on the streets. People don't usually try me that much, and I don't if I beat somebody, which typically with the 350Z it was a coin flip. Here normally I've got it in the bag with the Red Reaper, how we're gonna call it. So we're gonna call her, if you don't know, her name is Red Reaper. With the Red Reaper, I can 100% almost have it in the bag unless I'm going to get somebody that has a car that they've like put money into. But I've noticed whenever we beat people, they'll 100% just run away. They won't even make eye contact, none of that. Which is different than when I was a slow boy get stomped. You know, back when I had my slow cars and stuff. I would 100% want to know, you know, because to me a race isn't just like who's got the best car. It's more so how can my car compete against this other car, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit more than just a normal race. And not only that, when you race somebody, I feel like you kind of learn about the car, you know. It just kind of puts you on a chart. In my brain, for me, it puts me on a chart, and I can tell where my car stands in the brackets of the cars, if that makes sense. But ever since we got Red Reaper, there's not been many cars to beat us. Actually only one, and
That was crazy.
yeah, it was an Audi, and he walked us. This is before I did anything to this car. He walked us,
And then he asked
and you would have never expected. You would have never expected it. And come to find out, on the car pages around here, he's built his car. He spent thousands and thousands, probably 10, 20,000 on his car to build it. So
well, just the twin turbos himself, or at least I'd say.
well, he's put big turbos on them. So, but it wasn't your average car by no means. And he knew it, and he, you know, he smoked our and you know, it is what it is. Uh-oh.
Correction.
Police car. Damn, look, they're almost touching fenders. Look at
Because
them.
he kind of played it like he didn't really know cars at all. They're gonna see your GoPro on your head, and they're gonna, this man is up to no good.
Give them a little rap too.
But he kind of played it like he wasn't really into that cars, because you know he's hiding what's under the hood. But it got me into it.
Oh no, yeah, he was 100%. And his persona online is he doesn't really tell people what he's done to his car, which is smart because that's how he makes his money. You know, when he challenges you to race, he's one of those guys that'll put up some money and he races for money. So it's very smart. But anyways, we
on another
are.
intersection 2 exits away before we could even like blink.
Anyways, we are currently at the place where we are going to be eating. So I'm gonna cut this video here.
Where we first went.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this video here, and then I'll pick back up whenever we leave. So for now, yep. All right, what's going on, you guys? We are back from dinner, and now we're headed to a car meet.
Do not zoom really. Holy.
You said zoom into your face every chance I get?
No. Stop.
Anywho,
Skirt.
I gotta send Palm Beach Dyno some data logs too. Figure out what the engine knock is coming from. I do want to, I searched up to see if I could change the headlights out in this car to LEDs, like white.
Yeah.
And it seems like they don't really have many plug and plays. I can't really find a plug and play like I did for the Toyota Tacoma. So I'm probably gonna end up having to wire some, because this, like when I converted my Tacoma to LEDs, it was so much better.
It seems like car meets these days in like
Are not the same.
Well, they're hard to find.
Well, that's what I was talking
Nobody ever wants
to. I was talking to somebody on his live the other day, as he was wrapping cars, and he pretty much said that here lately in North Carolina, it's just the car communities kind of went down, unless you're in a big city like Raleigh or Charlotte. The car city's not. I remember back in 2019, it was a lot better. Back when I had my Scion TC. It's very not being able to build cars nowadays with the economy and inflation and everything going on. I think a lot of people that had dreams to build a car, like, it's hard nowadays for the average person to build a car because everything's so through the roof in pricing, and the pay's not increased anywhere. I mean, yeah, it's granted it's increased a little bit, but it hasn't really increased enough to benefit your outside hobbies away from your living expenses, if that makes sense. So I think that's what's going on. All right, we're about to pull up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see what the turnout is. What time is it?
10.
Perfect time to pull up to a 12 o'clock ending time meet. So hopefully the turnout's good. Like I said, I've never been to Cameron. I don't know the...
It's a gas station. I don't think anyone...
That's where they have most of their meets nowadays, I've noticed.
It's not looking promising.
It isn't looking promising. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people there. Can you just turn or?
You get pulled over for running red light. You didn't
Right.
see.
Bump from hell, though, I can tell you that. All right, we got the Challenger boys out, the Mopar boys. Where's the Mustangs? There's the Mustangs. Once they move, I'm gonna park right here. All right, this is the part, you cylinder junkies, that we're gonna go ahead and cut the video right here.
Is that what your name for your people are?
Yeah, they're cylinder junkies, baby. It only makes sense, right? It only makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and utilize this baby right here and see how it does, and see if we can't get some good footage of the cars. And then I'll edit it and put it in this video too, so it'll all work out. So until next time.